Let's put the video's main claim on trial. 50 streamers, $1 million. The implication is obvious. When the stakes get high enough, we discover who people really are. The question is whether this competition actually reveals character or whether it mostly reveals who adapts fastest to a manufactured environment. The video's strongest argument arrives immediately. Getting dozens of creators into one physical space is itself evidence of scale. The footage of streamers gathering isn't just setup. It's proof that online fame has become organized enough to function like a professional sport. That's a real achievement, and the video earns credit for showing that ecosystem rather than merely talking about it. But here's the first problem. The title promises a fight for $1 million. What we actually see is a sequence of designed games. That's not a criticism by itself. It's a reminder that the video quietly swaps one question for another. Instead of asking who deserves $1 million, it asks who survives this particular rule set. Notice how quickly individual identities become secondary. The contestants arrive with audiences, histories, and careers. Once the games begin, many of those differences disappear. The strongest part of the concept is also its biggest vulnerability. Scale creates excitement, but scale also flattens people into pieces on a game board. This is where the evidence gets interesting. The hosts control the rules, the environment, and the incentives. Contestants control only their responses. That imbalance is the engine of the entire video. The competition feels fair within its own framework, but the framework itself is never really up for debate. One of the more revealing moments comes when digital creators are pushed into challenges that resemble video game logic brought into the real world. The irony is hard to miss. People who built careers mastering online systems are now trapped inside another system. The video is less about talent than adaptation. Watch the group dynamics. $1 million prize doesn't just create competition. It creates social pressure. Alliances, awkwardness, and performance start blending together. The audience is invited to believe they're seeing authentic reactions. My read is that we're seeing authenticity filtered through the knowledge that millions may eventually watch. The hidden assumption underneath the entire project is that extreme incentives reveal truth. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they reveal strategy. Those are not the same thing. A contestant making the smartest move under pressure is not necessarily showing us who they are. They may be showing us what the game rewards. To the video's credit, it genuinely proves something about modern internet culture. Streamers are no longer niche entertainers broadcasting from bedrooms. They are public figures capable of carrying a large-scale event. The gathering itself functions as evidence that online influence has become institutional. What remains unproven is the moral narrative that inevitably forms around these competitions. Viewers often leave believing winners earned victory because of superior character. The footage demonstrates endurance, adaptability, and luck. It does not necessarily demonstrate virtue. That's a much bigger claim than the video can support. So what's the verdict? As an event, the video is remarkably effective. As evidence about human nature, it's more limited than it appears. The competition reveals behavior inside a carefully engineered environment. That's valuable. It's just not the same as revealing the whole person. And that's the pattern worth watching across this genre. The bigger the spectacle gets, the more important it becomes to ask what is actually being measured. If you enjoy putting internet myths on the witness stand, come back for the next verdict.